Привет, дорогие друзья! Я рад приветствовать вас на своем канале. Это Mass Effect Andromeda, и мы продолжаем прохождение. Сегодня мы с вами отправимся на планету Эос. Там происходят какие-то непонятные явления. Что-то там с атмосферой неладное. Также там экспедиция, кажется, затерялась наша. Надо будет это все обследовать, проверить, восстановить по возможности. Может быть, кто-то остался в живых. Собственно, этим мы с вами и займемся. Давайте приступим.
Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have...
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... you're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Taylor, where's Vectra at? Hyperion is about to send a tally of supplies.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good.
Director Addison is entitled.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have to that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is,
An artificial energy?
it wasn't here when we left the Milky Way. Yet it ran. Then there's the aliens you ran into. The Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay. But you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how...
A good Pathfinder.
Right. I think I...
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others,
Just point me to my...
they're prepping it now in the docking bay. And when you have a moment, we should
I was wondering about...
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention.
No. I'm fine.
Looks fine so far.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Stuff explode.
Back right after the mutiny. Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be...
We've had...
That's not good. Sorry.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's do...
I've scanned all...
Sounds like a lot.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical...
Sure thing.
If you could scan these up... I've sent them...
All personnel, be aware of...
No, I'm fine. Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used. Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Engineering update.
What's the latest about
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking... Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led...
My scans point at Raj as the one.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be said...
Because we both figured out... It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. Wish I had access to the security...
You stay... I'll check out the security. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. This file is useless. Let...
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
This person is not a match.
I should perhaps have listened when you suggested not pursuing this course of action.
This person is not a match. Inaccurate match.
What's the latest about waiting?
Biometrics do not match.
Word is that the Nexus doesn't have enough room.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work? Proof says you've put...
Figures. Screw this. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then?
What do you know? The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what...
You could have hurt people.
Like those who got killed when the leaders... I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders...
That lot make a decision.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action. Sam? The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was gonna have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Итак, друзья, наконец-то мы на борту нашего, хуй его знает, как его назвать, корабля, наверное, космического, ебать копать. Потому что все эти диалоги, они, конечно, это интересно, но они, честно говоря, утомляют порой. Иногда хочется ближе к делу. Наконец-то мы на корабле, и давайте, надеюсь, нас сильно не задержат, мы отправимся на планету Эос.
That's Gil Brody, engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Люблю исследовать такие системы на аномалии, потому что частенько попадаются какие-то астероиды или кометы, на которых очень, приличное, скажем так, количество залежей всяких полезных минералов, там, я не знаю, всяких ресурсов, короче говоря. Вот, собственно, один из них. Так, залежи железа, отлично. Оно нам не помешает. Так, вроде все. Давайте отправимся непосредственно на нашу точку высадки, на Эос.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that...
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy? Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? You said a
lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos own.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out
Got
of
a
nowhere.
code lock key.
Lockley tried to cover Gives us our access cops. if we need it.
Lost his footing.
Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they...
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
We're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter...
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technology.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
We've got company. Kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the out.
Just finding it won't be... We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage.
Don't suppose... Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right?
The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous...
That almost feels like a...
Here.
All the more reason... Come on.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Really, Ryder?
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need. I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. No good. The forward station should have the access code, once we call it down.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Ну что ж, давайте освободим наш вездеходик. Да, выглядит, конечно, мощно. Насколько я помню, ездит он не совсем хорошо. Настолько, насколько выглядит. Ну, по-моему, он даже прокачивается, поэтому оно и понятно. Всяко лучше, чем пешком.
Can't get traction. It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Так, что у нас тут? Инопланетное устройство. Так, подключаться он не хочет. Значит, надо что-то искать в округе. Так, сканер показывает. Что он у нас показывает? Да ни хера он у нас не показывает. Так, команда нам подсказывает, что надо искать какие-то глифы. Так, ага, значит, нам надо вон туда залезть как-то.
I think that's enough.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will put you down!
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make a little bot! Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Scourge. Might be dangerous, but we should check it out.
That remnant gives me an uneasy feeling.
Pathfinder, there is Nexus equipment nearby.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Ever disobeyed an order, Cora?
In my soldier days? No, that's kind of the point.
It's that mechanical. You never thought about it.
Military discipline isn't there to give you something cool to rebel against. In combat, people depend on you being in the place they expect, doing what you're meant to do, or they die.
That doesn't mean you're doing the right thing.
I know.
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Ket seem shaken up.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply. Let's get to it before there's any more Ket. That was pretty cool.
Huh. Well, yeah. Guess it was. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths? The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now, taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
He seems fun.
We need more of those symbols.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner. Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I think that's enough.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connected.
You did good. Keep doing more.
This component was security tagged for Site 2.
Looks like they had some sort of special project going. Let's find the rest.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Kind of missed the infrastructure in place back in the Milky Way.
Right, the good old days, when squirrels carried the plague.
What are you talking about?
Just saying, we gave up lots of things. Including a world where squirrels carried plague. Earth, that was the one. We'll just have to make new bloated infrastructures. And find squirrels. I miss rickets.
I still don't know what you're talking about. The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Так, а тут нас поджидают гости. Ладно, давайте с ними разберемся. Серьезные ребята. Так, тихо. Все, пиздец. Да, что-то как-то быстро меня положили. Ладно, давайте еще разок, что ли. Блин, мне кажется, где-то есть более простой способ туда забраться. Но, блин, мы, как всегда, не ищем легких путей. Этот гребаный вездеход ни хера не хочет подниматься. Блин, вот насколько помню, в предыдущих частях Mass Effect они вообще в легкую просто залетали на такие подъемы. А в этой что-то, ну он вообще какой-то дохлый. Ну, посмотрите, ну что это такое? Ну прям, блин, вообще. Ну давай, твою мать. Сука. Так, ну еще разок попробую и, наверное, уже будем искать правильное место подъема, потому что, ну, это пиздец какой-то. Короче, нам проще, по-моему, пешком туда забраться. Не знаю, есть здесь где-то дорога, которая туда ведет или нет. Сейчас ее искать, что там вообще в подляк. Так что, ребята, особо не обессудьте. Так, ну что ж, давайте. Дубль 2. На этот раз будем более аккуратными, потому что эти ребята что-то реально какие-то злые. Ну, либо я такой ватный. Скорее всего, так и есть, но мы же стараемся. Так, братан, давай. Поднимаемся. Ах ты сучара, блядь. Блядь. Хотел в реку ему двинуть. А он меня столкнул. Негодяй. Блядь, по щитам прям так не кисло бьют. Да сдохнешь ты или нет? Твою мать, сейчас опять прикончат. Так, валим, нахер, надо восстановиться. Конкретно нам под хвост напихали. О, ништяк. Как мне нравится этот толчок биотический, прям вообще. Он еще и самонаводящийся, это вообще прям супер-пупер. Так, ну вроде все. Да нет, не все. Еще один пиздюк засел тут. Все, теперь точно. Так, ну что, давайте разбираться. Что у нас тут?
That could come in handy. What do we have here?
Так, где вопросики, походу, это те глифы, которые мы не нашли. Да, но думаю, особо это ничего не даст. Походу, надо искать дальше. Нет, не помогает, короче. Короче, истина где-то рядом. Давайте же разыщем ее. Так, вот он, один глиф, отлично. По-любому где-то еще один есть. Только вопрос где? О, ну наконец-то, не прошло и года. Как же задолбался искать эту херню. По идее же все рядом должно быть. Ну блин, то ли я сюда не забегал, не обращал внимания, то ли хрен его знает. Все, мы нашли последний глиф, последний ключ. Теперь надо открывать эту херь. Так, ну что ж, давайте попробуем запустить, что мы тут собрали. Опачки. Косяк.
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
О, блядь, опять эти ребята налетели. Жуки навозные. Ну все, последний. Так, ладно, давайте чуть повнимательней. И все получится. Обязательно. Надо сделать так, выставить эти глифы, чтобы они не совпадали ни по диагонали, ни по вертикали, ни по горизонтали. Короче, чтобы в каждом ряду, в горизонтальном либо вертикальном, короче, чтобы были разные глифы. Чтобы не повторялись. Еще раз говорю. Поэтому надо чуть-чуть повнимательнее пробежать глазами, посмотреть. Так, или по диагонали похеру. Так, ну значит они вертикальный и горизонтальный ряд только. Да. Значит, немножко я вас обманул. Вертикальный и горизонтальный ряд. Не должно быть совпадения.
Monoliths are online and connected to something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
We've got targets! Seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Так, ну что ж, мы все три монолита запустили. Давайте отправимся теперь в центр самый. По идее, там должна была у нас открыться подземка там, или бункер, или что там, хер его знает. В общем, давайте отправимся, там уже посмотрим.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Так, открываем мост. Да, нехеровые так сооружения. Громадины просто. Прикольно. Прям вообще. Глаза аж радуются. Так, а что у нас тут? Ни хера интересного, да? Ладно, прыгаем в пучину, в бездну. Что у нас тут? Давайте исследуем.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
And I make it look so easy. How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
Да давайте прыгаем. Чё ждать? Да прыгай, не ссы. И ты тоже давай. Вот так. Молодцы, ребята. Ну вот ништяк, почти что как лифт. Гравитационный лифт. Нормальное изобретение. В наших хрущевках придумали бы такую херню, вообще бы зашибись было бы.
The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important.
Так, ладно, давайте разбираться в этой инопланетной дряни. Где у нас тут красная кнопка? Как всегда, наверняка она в самых ебенях. Поэтому будем туда пробираться. Сквозь армии. Сквозь армии этих долбаных дронов, охранников, или как их там называют. Что ж, вперед.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
A conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
Got anything?
There's element zero threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
I see the conduit, Sam. Whatever it is, leads out of the room.
These data pattern things are incredible. If I'm right, each one can hold hundreds of zettabytes. There are whole species who get by with less.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
This door should be working.
It's got power, right? Do we need a password? What about these holographic patterns? Can you scan one?
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me.
Trace recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown. open. We read it, we get access.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts. I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes.
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend, and for when we try to explain all this.
Comm check. It's... well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it. So whatever that liquid is... Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in that liquid.
It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover! Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges!
Way ahead of you. Keep looking up. Don't let them get above us.
Keep up the pressure! We're almost through!
Да ебать копать, сколько же вас там? Убиваешь их, а их, сука, не убавляется. Со всех сторон прут уже, блядь, патроны закончились. Еще один, да ёб твою мать. Что-то ему вообще до одного места. Мой толчок.
We're good.
shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Ну что ж, друзья, на этом мы будем заканчивать. Продолжение смотрите в следующем эпизоде. А пока что не поленитесь и поставьте лайк. Также не забывайте жать подписочку, пишите свои комментарии, буду рад вам ответить. А я желаю вам отличного настроения. С вами прощаюсь, но совсем ненадолго. Пока-пока.